up dudes in jail and stuff. So guess what I'm doing today? Shit, I figure I'd get me one too. Why not? Why the hell not? Everything else has failed. This probably gonna fail too. Only one way to find out. Picked one out in the paper. Today's his release date's coming out in 15 minutes. I got his clothes right here. Actually, they're my son's clothes. Hopefully they fit him. Well, I guess we'll find out. See what he looks like. All right. God, now I know how she feels just sitting here waiting. I got like 4 minutes until he comes out. Okay, just chill. Be cool. Be fucking cool, Liz. Don't blow it. Don't blow it like you blow everything else. Don't do it, Liz. Don't do it. Okay, stop talking to yourself. Fucking stop talking to yourself. The adrenaline that's going. So I'm feeling inspired that's going through my body right now. It's almost the same as when I was doing I will not say, but man, yeah, if you want the same kind of kick, just go pick up an inmate. Pick up an inmate, get that rush before.
All right, man, y'all know Ninja still got his hair wrapped up. I usually take it off before I leave out the door. I forgot. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, let's talk about this video, man. I just do the short version. If you want the long version, I'll pin the link in the description or some shit, or in the top of the chat, whatever. But or you can follow that IG page. So apparently, I was talking to my mom. She didn't know this inmate thing was a thing, where it's a push on TikTok for. She got a TikTok addiction. We had a situation, whatever, in the family that women go for. They're really starting this push where they want to talk to inmates and date inmates, and they got these apps and Facebook dating for inmates. And a lot of y'all may not be aware of it. I was talking to this one chick, and she was saying that a lot of the inmates be doing more for the girls behind the wall than the guys do out here, right? And one of her friends was talking to an inmate, and that he got her a car and all this type of stuff, and you hear this one lady on TikTok, these inmates is winning, and look here, man, if you really winning with them type of dudes, you ain't gonna be on social media. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be on social media smashing in people's face. But women can't shut the hell up anyway, so they gonna tell everything. And like I said before, the thing about messing with them type of people, absolutely not. Women that mess with them type of girls and them type of dudes and all that, like absolutely not. They're no-go. If I know a girl and she, her Facebook and social media, or she got, a dude that she used to be with, and they got prison pictures, and I'm good. I don't play those games. So them the type of dudes you mess with, absolutely not. So, but yeah, you see this woman talking about, oh yeah, I tried everything, and it's the adrenaline rush that I get, and I don't know what she was hinting at when she talking about what her adrenaline rush used to be. I don't know if she was talking about drugs, bank robberies, or whatever her adrenaline rush was, as far as whatever she used to do. But like Tommy Sotomayor said, I don't like that dude, but he said a lot of these women want dick and danger. That's why a lot of these good men that's be good husbands, they get cheated on because they boring. They don't know how to spice it up. They don't got no drama. They come home, they work, they pay bills. They might do a date night. You know what I'm saying? They do what they can as far as vacations, but it's not exciting. So a lot of women, it's not exciting. They want to be chasing mistress down. They want the drama, and them inmates provide the drama. A lot of them, it's the danger. She talking about hopefully he can fit my son's clothes in the video, and she got a whole kid, and she bringing an inmate home to get dick and dangerous. Wow, that just lets you know how reckless they are. When they get desperate, they get reckless. You know what I'm saying? They reckless regardless. They don't care about their kids. They don't care about their well-being. They care about being lonely. And if you can't go out here in the real world and how thirsty and how many simps it is and find you a dude that's willing to at least, hang around and hit it and do this every now and again, you the problem. And then she acknowledged in the video that, she made a lot of fuck ups. She fucked a lot of stuff up, and she is the problem. So at least she real enough to acknowledge that. But, a lot of women ain't real enough to go through, the self-improvement process. You know what I'm saying? A lot of real men. There's a difference between a man and a male. A lot of men know, we get our breakups, or we got to be real with ourselves. Oh man, if you ugly, I remember O'Shea Duke Jackson said this. He said, I knew I was ugly, so I had to get some money to get some women. We know when we get our breakups, we know we got to hit the gym, we got to get a plan to get the bread up, become financially secure and all this. So we know that women just, they just keep going down the ladder. You know what I'm saying? And our thirsty dudes is out here for box. You know what I'm saying? Like, for her not to be able to have one dude, just let you know how messed up a lot of these women are who go for these type of dudes. And they get brainwashed. A lot of them dudes in the inmates, they pass game down to each other. How to brainwash these women, how to finesse these women. They got full control around these women. And then when they get out, they dig them down. They know once they dig them down, they got that sexual control over them, and then they go run the streets and do what they want to do. They use them as a bank, and then go mess with the women they really want to go mess with, and then try to monkey branch off of them, and then they get left in the street. So it's a whole game. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole game to them. This street so bad, bro. It's a whole game. So, and then, a lot of these women can't control their emotions. So do you really want to poke the bear? A lot of these dudes don't mind going back. So then when he go upside your head, or then now he got control of you and your kids in your household, then you want to holler for help? Absolutely not. Then you want to call the kid's father and put him in danger? Absolutely not. So yeah, it's a whole thing where these women are doing this inmate thing. You can put it in on TikTok. This ain't really new. Y'all talking about the Pookies and Ray Rays and the bums and why women get with them. A lot of women want to be dudes. That's what it boiled down to. A lot of these women want to be men. So they want to have full control over a man. Until, when you let a woman run your finances, they gonna run you to the ground. All they do is take trips and lose money and waste money. I'm trying to tell you, all they do is take trips and lose money. So when you kind of like talking about that, so you let a woman run you, and then what's gonna happen is she gonna get tired of paying for everything. Money gonna get funny, and she gonna be expecting the inmate Pookie or the Ray Ray to come in and start contributing to make some money. When she don't, she get tired of that. Then she gonna dump him to the curb and try to go get her a productive dude, a simp that's gonna come in and save and make some money. Then she gonna get bored with the simp. He ain't gonna be exciting or dangerous enough in the bedroom, or excited or dangerous enough outside. Then she gonna call the inmate Pookie back up and be messing with him on the side. Man, women be thinking they slick. They very selfish creatures, bro. And I just talked about on the Patreon, which I don't know, that video might not come up for 2 weeks. But I did a video, and a lot of y'all know, a woman want a provider, an emotional support guy, and then they want a guy who can hit it right. And it's a very rarity. I mean, you probably got the top, like 1% of guys that can mark all three of them. They're very rare, depending on your definition of a provider. They're very, very rare individuals. Very rare individuals. So a lot of times, 2 out of 3 ain't good enough. So if you get a guy that hit it right, that provide, they gonna try to find an emotional guy. An emotional guy, he can sympathize with a woman and get the draws just by forming an emotional connection. So for a woman to have an emotional connection, be physically and sexually aroused and attracted and fulfilled by a dude, and then a dude to have enough money to provide for, those are rarities. This is why a lot of guys tell you to get a girl that like you, not the girl that you like. A lot of people say this simp shit is, and a lot of dudes crash out chasing girls that they like. That's the girls that you chase, that you really, really feel like you entitled and you deserve, and God tell you and trying to tell you that's not for you. Them the ones that put you through the most shit. Them the ones that you chase. That's why you gotta treat everybody the same. You treat a 10 like you treat a 1. You treat a 5 like you treat a 7. You treat a 6 and adjustable 6 like you treat a dime. It doesn't matter. You treat them all the same. And when you start breaking rules and running red flags, chasing one, you already lost. And then you get tied up in it. You go through the most shit. They don't care. They didn't have an emotional connection. So you gotta really understand that. You gotta understand. A lot of guys don't understand that. They figure, I'm entitled to this, and then once you get a bad chick, drain your resources, drain your money, and more than anything, they drain your energy. You know what I'm saying? And once you figure out, it ain't even worth it. So there's a lot of guys got to understand. But like I continue to say about the whole situation, a lot of these women are reckless. They're reckless because they are selfish, and they want to, you know, instead of making this women don't feel like they have to self-improve. And when they do, it's a marvelous thing. You know, fitness-wise and self-reflection-wise, and what can I do better? And a lot of times they don't understand. They don't want to start actually serving the man and doing what it needs to keep a man. A lot of women know what to do to keep a man. A lot of times they don't want to start doing that until they go through a single stretch where they've been single, or they older, they've been divorced, or you know they older, and you know now they want to keep a man, and you know then they want to do right, and then they want to, you know, pay for things and treat him like a king and all that stuff. But that inmate thing is real. This is why, one of the reasons why you got to watch who you deal with. You know, a lot of girls you deal with in high school, they had infatuation for street dudes. You leave them be where they be at. That imprint is always gonna be on them. Okay, you had a lot of, you know, chicks that had dudes that went to prison. Lead up, they not for recreational use. They not for long term use. Absolutely not. So it's a real thing out here, man. This inmate thing and women, and because women feel like they don't have to make an adjustment, and really productive men are not looking their way. You know, and when they can't get a simp, when simp's not looking their way, or just game ninjas that's just trying to hit it and quit it, when they not trying to, you know, look that way, you know, them type of women got a real problem. So yeah, but check out the Real 101 playlist. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know if you know any stories similar to that, or you know some females. And I know one, and I know of another one. I told y'all about this girl I used to talk to her friend. So hey, like I said, hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out the Patreon. Appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Like I said, you can find me everywhere, man. Just hit that link tree. I appreciate y'all for holding me down like whoa in my Black Rob voice. But yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. And yeah, this inmate thing a real thing, man. You go on TikTok to put it in, and y'all can just see the stories. Peace.